Hey everyone of Witches of the Moon. So this week's topic is about herbs that could help you astral travel or aka dream walking, so on and so forth, whatever you want to call it. Basically helping you tap into the ether and access your worlds via dream. However you want to put it, that's what it is. So a lot of the stuff that I use, I really don't use, I guess you can say. Like, I like aloe, and I don't use aloe, but I keep aloe in my room if I feel like I want to induce some kind of astral travel. It seems like I can do dream walking or astral travel naturally without all that stuff, but sometimes I do use it if I feel like I want to make a stronger connection with someone or something, or if I want to go to a certain place and I just need the extra juice. I keep aloe in my room as a plant, and because it produces oxygen at night, and I feel that that helps me sleep better and keeps my body in a state to where it should be. Now there's other stuff that you can use, but one of the big main ones, which I'm sure someone this week has mentioned it, is mugwort. Mugwort as a tea, even as incense. It could induce states in yourself that could put you in into those realms, into those vibrations that you're trying to connect to. Other stuff that I use that might not be herbs are, I use skulls, especially here recently. Skulls have been actually helping me connect more clearly, more vividly, more whatever you want to call it. I seem to have a stronger connection in the dream world when I start using skulls, when I do a skull meditation before bed. And amethyst, like this one here, is a really good one to start with. If you have blue lace agate, that's another one that's really good. In fact, I think it's my top one that I like to use. As far as stone wise, I don't have one as a skull, but I have a stone. Hematite is good, and shungite is good as well. Those are kind of my top ones that I go to. And I have dream catchers. I have many dream catchers throughout the house because I used to make them, so I have a lot. But those are some things that I use to kind of connect myself. Not really connect myself, but really kind of protect myself when I'm connecting to the astral realms, or dream walking, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, for this week's topic, I have really no input other than mugwort, which I'm sure, like I said, someone has already mentioned that, because it seems like to be the go-to, and because it's a very strong. I mean, there are other ones that I've researched that they said that it works a lot better than mugwort, but I've never used them myself. I know Dia said that she used star anise. I have used star anise before. I used it in a mugwort tea, believe it or not, and yes, it does work, but like she said, you have to be careful when you're using herbs, because it affects everyone differently. So if you decide to research and get your list of herbs that you would like to use yourself, that sound interesting to you, use them in small doses at first, or try to contact someone to where they can give you doses for you to use, because you can really hurt yourself with some of these herbs out there. And like she said, you can have complications with medications, and you don't want that. What else was I going to say? I think that's all I was going to say. I know I kind of want to touch up on this as well, since it was last week's topic, and I wasn't able to put a video up, as mantras. Mantra work is really, really good before bedtime and even waking up. I actually feel like mantras are more stronger for the person, especially in the beginning, in dream work, because you will always remember your dreams, and a lot of times you will commune with your guardian spirits or your own spirit in the dream world, and sometimes you have to give your spirit or your other spirits kind of a guidebook on where you want to go with yourself, because they're not, they might throw stuff at you randomly and you might not know, well, what has this got to do with my life, what's going on. And so you can actually contact yourself or your guides through mantras and say, hey, like, this is a particular aspect I would like to work on right now. This is kind of where my mind is starting to go, so help me connect on a path that give me a message on how I can connect to this, because you can't go anywhere without knowing where you want to go. And I think that's why mantra work is so good, because it reminds you, it's like an ad to yourself, like on TV. You always see these ads, buy this, buy this. It's almost like an ad to yourself. Hey, remember this and don't forget this. This is where you're going. If you get so frustrated in a project, just remember your mantra saying, this is what I'm working for. This is where I'm going. And so that's what I have to say about that. But yeah, mantras and herbs and dream work, I feel like go hand in hand. Just like it's good in meditation. But I feel, like I said, I feel like we connect more easily in the dream world with the stuff that we want to connect with the most, because that's when we're the most fluid. That's when we're in a state where we won't fight anything, as far as your brain. Your brain is pretty much open to receive. And so that's why I always, when I give people projects for dream work, I always give them some kind of mantra to say before bed, because it's just so much easier, and you've got to protect yourself. So that's really all that I have to say. I will see you guys next Saturday for the other topic that I can't remember off the top of my head. But you guys have a great one, and I'll see you another time.